of 2022, and I have learned about TIA from Google because their reviews and too much good. And when I have joined the class, I am very much impressed by their teachers and their support they have give us, because before we have come in TIA, I have too much bubbling about how to talk in English, how to learn English, how to write English. But after the classes has been started and just 1.5 months I have studied here, the English has been very much improved for me. The spoken English too much improvement. Yes, 80 and 90% has been resolved till date. I think 100% will be resolved in 1 or 2 weeks. So I recommended all of you, please, if your English is not very good, please come in TIA, and their support is too much good. And the teachers are truly excellent. They teach like teach us like their own child. That's all. Very good. Good evening, friends. I am Sudhanta Goin, lived at Damdam in Kolkata. So today I am going to discuss about one topic that's called GST, because this is the main tax, indirect tax has been levied on each and every consumer person. And from 2017, the 1st July 2017, this was implemented by our honorable government, central government. So that's all. That's I'll going to start that topic. Goods and services tax has been started from 1st July of 2017. Before GST has been implemented, there's a lot of tax we have already known about that. One is central sales tax, that's called CST. One is VAT, that's called value added tax, and one is excise duty and whatsoever. So that type of tax is very much problematic, and they need too much effort for reconciliation and charge whatsoever. And there is one more problem, that's their tax that should be paid only through offline mode. But nowadays, today's world, there's too much fast in our life. That's not possible to each and every businessman or service person that to go and payment that offline towards offline mode, going to check and also. So after all that thing has been concluded by the government, they was implemented the one tax, one nation one tax concept, that's called GST. So after GST has been implemented, the tax has been simplified. In GST, there is a three type of main tax has been charged. One is IGST, one is CGST, one is SGST. So IGST has been stands for Integrated Goods and Services Tax. CGST stands for Central Goods and Services Tax, and SGST stands for States Goods and Services Tax. So IGST actually charged on the interstate basis. That means transaction between two states like West Bengal to Odisha, Odisha to Delhi, that. And CGST rest to tax, CGST, SGST has been charged on interstate, that's called if within a state's transaction, like West Bengal to West Bengal, Bihar to Bihar, that's so called. And there is a 5 type of tax percentage in their tax. One is 0%, one is 5%, one is 12%, one is 18%, one is 28%. 0, 5, 12 and 18% for normal goods, and the categories have been difference. And 28% is for luxury goods like vehicles, petroleum, ornaments, diamonds, etc. Actually, the first area has been covered by 18% and 12% itself. So it was a very good tax, because their calculation has been simplified. Because if a taxable value has been 100 rupees and the tax has been 12%, the calculation is simplified. 100 into 12%, that is rupees 12 has to pay to the government, and the rest 100% took the seller itself. So that was a very much simplified, and the reconciliation also has been very much simplified, and government earned more money towards this tax before GST has been implemented. So it was very much good for our country, because government take the tax, and it was developed towards our country, and they will spend the money towards our development, like new roads, the army area, and the educational purpose. All purpose has been solved, and the government revenue has been twice time better before 2017 of July. So I think the GST has been very much taxed, but as you know, if any science has not been 100% perfect, so GST has some loopholes, like they have charged 28% of tax towards the necessary goods like petroleum, because petroleum is too much necessary for our country, because that is the only things we have consumed for transaction, not only for transaction but also for our consumer goods, and the agriculture also has been on the petroleum basis, because the surfaces, the transportation has been fully dependent on diesel and petrol. So that's one thing I don't like about GST, but rest of the thing is it was very good, and I very much support our government that there one nation one tax and the digital India towards it was very much simplified, and in any person has been teach GST or learn GST very easily. Though I think GST has been very good tax, and it was actually a excellent movement to, for our government. That's